Good morning, YouTube. So today I'm going to walk you through a bodyweight leg workout, and this goes back to a passion of mine from so long ago that I still have today, which is jump training. So for those of you who didn't know, I've played basketball for probably the last 8 years. It's definitely my main sport. Starting to move more towards gymnastics and calisthenics now, but it's one of those things you never really lose. So jumping was a huge passion of mine when I was about 15. I trained in the gym 4 days a week, squatting, split squats, doing ridiculous amounts of time of exercise and doing these exact bodyweight exercises I'm going to show you now. So the aim of this isn't going to be strength based, it's going to be more explosiveness and speed, just to increase how high you can jump, because for me that is the goal when doing calisthenics for your legs, because calisthenics is about being able to control your body and enabling grace of your movement. Well, if you can jump over something really high, I think you have control over your body. For me, I'm 5'8" and I can grab a 10-foot basketball hoop pretty comfortably with 2 hands, which normally gets people looking around like, damn, that kid's short, how did he do that? Which is quite funny. So I'm going to walk you through some exercises that I learned from Air Alert and from a channel on YouTube called Jump Science. It was really informative, so if you are serious about jump training, which I know a lot of my friends were, and I always had many questions back in the day when I was doing this about, dude, how do you jump so high? So I'd always share my information with them, and now hopefully I'm going to share it with you. It's been a while since I've done this, so I'll be a bit rusty, but hey, I'll show you as best I can. Let's get out there and do this. Peace. Before you go on to this, the legs workout, I would seriously recommend warming up. Get your joints moving, get the synovial fluid in the joints to reduce pain, because having done this for many years myself, I find that my knees, hips and ankles are often very sore from jump training if I don't warm up. So yeah, make sure you're warmed up, getting moving, and stretch after. I'm not going to show any stretches in this video, but if you would like to see some stretches, and I can run through a full body stretch if you want, or specifically legs, just let me know in the comments down below. And it'd be great to hear your feedback on what you think of this workout. So, thanks. A couple of things to take note of when you're training legs and the purpose for it. It's exceptionally functional, so it'll help you move throughout the day, making your life a bit easier getting around. And it goes hand in hand very, very well with lifting in the gym. So doing squats and deadlifts heavy in the gym and then training your explosiveness outside with calisthenics or jump training, they really work together to create a synergy effect. It's also important to realise that the session I just did there was effectively a HIIT session, a high intensity interval training session, which is probably, in my opinion, the greatest method of training, because it mimics the resistance workouts that you do in the gym, where you're going absolutely max out and then you're taking a rest time just to like bring your body back to a normal state. But it really gets the blood pumping, it gets your heart going, and it makes you sweat. It's tough, but it's really good fun at the same time. And this is well known to increase your caloric burning and your metabolism for the rest of the day that you've done it on, and from potentially up to a couple of days later with an increased muscle protein synthesis within your legs. And as they're the biggest muscle group in your body, they will in turn burn more calories than, say, working out your chest or your back. And so this brings me on to the next point, which is really important. So if you're trying to lose weight or stay lean while gaining muscle, it's imperative that you hit your legs, because as I said before, they're the biggest muscle group, they burn the most calories. And it's also a secret for gaining muscle that when you train legs, your testosterone increases. And so this will help you gain more muscle everywhere else. So if you're skimping out on the legs, this could be why you've hit a plateau in your chest and back and all your other exercises. So as a recommendation from me, and potentially many, many other people, go out and train your legs. It's great fun and it's functional training. It's fantastic all round. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry this video wasn't as structured as my previous ones. I'm going more for just trying out a different style here. So let me know how you responded to this, how it makes you feel, mixing it up a little bit. But thanks for watching and coming back again. Cheers. Peace.